Hello everyone, and welcome to Cthulhu Saves Christmas. When I decided I was going to sit down and record this game, I figured, you know what, I'll just look up how to pronounce this word. And honestly, when I started researching it, I didn't expect to find anything authoritative, but apparently H.P. Lovecraft himself did give an interview where he explained how to pronounce it, and it was Cthulhu. Let's just go with the medium difficulty, or insane as they call it. Let's jump into the game. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through earlier, but it's supposed to rhyme, so maybe it's earlier. Okay, from the top. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through earlier, not a creature was fighting. No one in a fray, no stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They all had been naughty, no St. Nicholas there. Cthulhu was nested all snug in non-Euclidean space, with visions of destruction lighting up his cold face. When out on the altar there arose such a clatter, that Cthulhu toppled out of bed to see what was the matter. "What's this? A present from Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I've been anything but good this year. Yarg! What foul sorcery is this?" A dark mist envelops Cthulhu, stripping his power away from him. "Not my power, that's one of my favorite things. I shall have my revenge. I will not rest until the blood of Santa adorns my blade. To the surface world, my quest for vengeance begins." Oh, okay, we're in the game now. We have a menu. Just gonna check this out real quick. What? I can just decide to battle? Oh shit, I wasn't ready for this. I think this was a mistake. On the beachy shore bordered by the cliffs of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. A tutorial battle approaches. Well, let's see. Let's use tentacles on both. Thank you. Oh, my gingerbread. You're Cthulhu, right? Just look at me. These tentacles and wings don't lie. I know granting boons is not in your nature, but I'm sure you will make an exception for me. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus. You're kidding, right? The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. They have been sending anti-presents, packages that when opened give the recipient the opposite of what they most desire. That must be why I felt my power draining. If you help me rescue Santa, I guarantee that you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. You have a deal. I shall save Christmas, only to destroy it. Mwahahaha. Alright, so we have our party member here. Let's just do a battle from the menu. This thing is weak to ice, so let's use that. Heal up Cthulhu here. Finish this guy off. Take this guy down, and then she can... Does she have another heal? Heal yourself, please. I just saw this creature is a beach golem. A sandcastle attempt gone horribly wrong. I love that. Let's just do a physical attack on him. There we go. We got him. Yeah, I like this. I think I'm just gonna sit here and do all the battles in this first area. Okay, let's move on. Basic Tutorial 3, Insanity Abilities and Unite Moves. Alright, cool. These guys are pretty weak. Let's just use it now. Nice. So that was the battles for this entire area. I thought it was just the battles for that screen. So a strong wand. This weapon for crystal isn't actually that strong. Okay. I like all the flavor text on these. Raggy tunic doesn't cover as much as it should. Bland tentacle. Nutritional but tasteless. I'm loving this game so far. Lighthearted, fun little game. Ooh, this is a strong guy. Jack Frost. So you're the one who is up to no snow good. Release my grandfather. Ho ho ho. The League of Christmas Evil has lived in the shadow of that old coot for far too long. Now it's our time to shine. You talk big, but this early in the game, there's no way that you have the stats to back that up. Basic Tutorial 4, Ailments. See? We're not even out of the tutorial yet. I'm a tutorial boss? This cannot be. Oh, he's got friends now. Okay, we should definitely poison him. All right, so we'll start off with that. Use ice on these guys. That was air. I just straight up used the wrong spell. Let's go ahead and take him out. Nice. All right. Tell us about the League of Christmas Evil. You are too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of Christmas Evil. Tell us which League member has Santa Claus. Never. You're just going to have to interrogate them all yourself. You'll never rescue Santa unless you master the power of relationships. Don't you mean relationships? It's my game. I'm from Earlier. The terrible pun stays. Now that that's over with, let's head to Christmas Land. Welcome to Christmas Land, the Christmassiest place on Earth. I'll get Blitzen on finding our next Christmas League of Evil target, but it could take a while. That leaves you with plenty of free time to take in the sights and make friends. Mwahaha! I will forge unbreakable relationship bonds with others, but only for my own dark purposes. Crystal leads Cthulhu to a large park. Cthulhu, do you remember your first Christmas? I remember my first Christmas like it was yesterday. A particularly eager cultist had brought me my first Christmas present. It was his little sister, you see. Sure, she was sane at the time, but a few days of staring at me and reading the ancient texts fixed that. Watching the drool spill out of the corners of her mouth really helped me understand the joy of the season. That's horrifying. That's not understanding the joy of the season at all. Maybe for you. For me, it did my cold heart good to see how far that poor wretch had fallen. Every Christmas Day, my grandpa would take me here to celebrate a successful night of work. He'd always order the pistachio ice cream in the shape of a Christmas tree. He'd even do a bit of magic to make the star on the top twinkle. Just the thought that I might never see him again makes me feel... No, I can't even think about that. It's too awful. Crystal looks like she's about to cry. What will Cthulhu do? I think it's a bit too early for a character arc, so we're just gonna mock her pain. Even if you manage to rescue Santa, he'll just get destroyed when I take over the world. Either way, you're doomed. Cthulhu feels a pressure on his head as if someone is trying to smother him with a pillow. This is in fact what is happening. Wakey wakey! Yarg harg! Get off of me! Wake up, Cthulhu! I found someone who knows where a League of Christmas Evil member is hiding. This is Baba Yaga. It's kind of the opposite of Baba Yaga, right? Wasn't she on a chicken? Or like a treehouse with chicken legs? The League of Christmas Evil is in the last place you'd expect. Santa's very own toy workshop. Let's go to Santa's workshop tomorrow. I'm coming with. I hardly think we need to take some kid. And a chicken. Don't be dissing Cluck Cluck. We can handle things just fine by ourselves. And that's where you're wrong. Baba Yaga and Cluck Cluck have joined your party. I hate it when he does that. Use the power of chicken wisely in order to save Christmas. Just a few days ago, this place was bustling with the happy sound of elves hammering, sewing, and otherwise building toys. What's that, Cluck Cluck? You smell trouble? Besides the regular assortment of random encounter monsters, Cluck Cluck says she detects the presence of 12 bad little boys. The Yule lads. They've been eyeing Granddaddy's Christmas kingdom for years. Okay, we got a lot of equipment. That's a pretty big improvement there. She now has Shield Wand. Alright, let's head in here. Santa's workshop. How strong are these dudes? They're weak to earth magic. Nice. Just as a habit, I tend to always like run around mashing X to try to search for things in JRPGs, which makes it really easy to avoid the fights because I'm pretty much just constantly mashing X anyway. Ooh, found a little chest here. A stone pestle. Yeah, let's just do a few more battles. Alright, moving on. We've done all the battles now, we can just explore in peace. That's a lot of cookies. I get stuck? Oh, I made it! How the mighty have fallen. Cthulhu is almost defeated by a table. Nice little break area for the elves, I assume. Alright. Santa has abandoned you all. If you want any toys, you're going to have to bow to us, y'all. 4 of you and a cat versus 1 of me? I like those odds. Don't forget about us. Meat thief. Steals meat but is actually a strict vegetarian. Door slammer. Basically every kid ever. Liquor lad. Licks everything. Yes, even that. Well, the Yule Cat, HP-wise, is one of the weaker enemies here. There's a couple people weak to poison, but I don't have that ability up right now. Who's weak to fire? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so the cat's gotta go down. Almost got it. Alright, got the cat down. Go ahead and heal yourself here. And let's do Call Kraken. Nice. Alright. Nice. We all leveled up. Now that we've defeated you thanks to a game engine limitation, you must tell us where Santa is. He's not here. I can tell you that much. No, you're going to have to face the other 5 members of the Christmas League of Evil first. Hey boss, I want to show you something. Ta-da! It's my house. Isn't it cool? I'm going to turn it into the world's very first living chicken hut. Ooh, so we're getting a Baba Yaga origin story here, huh? There's only one problem. I can think of a lot of problems, but which one did you have in mind? I only have a regular hut now. All of my attempts to turn it into a chicken hut have failed. That's where you come in. With your powers, we could crack this egg. What do you say? Infusing a chicken brain into a hut is such a bad idea that I can't help but want to participate. I'm in. Yay! Did you hear that, Cluck Cluck? We're going to make a chicken hut friend for you. I want the sharp tentacle. Let's do this. Well, we're in for a treat today. It's a romantic comedy about an ornament designer and a young mall Santa who travel through time. Seen it. No, you're thinking of the original. The remake just came out today. Let's get this over with. Cthulhu and Crystal watched the movie. That was not awful. What are you talking about? It was amazing. I thought the original was better. You have to admit that the tap dancing was very impressive for individuals with only 2 legs. Have you seen tap dancing with more legs? You don't want to know what I've seen. So many legs, so many shoes. As Cthulhu leaves the area, he steps on something painful. Cthulhu got a sharp tentacle. Cthulhu decides to go to the mall. Cthulhu sees an office door with a help wanted sign on it and decides to go in. How many jobs are we gonna have? I need you to handle mall Santa duties today. Just tell them you've got a cold if they ask about your appearance. How the fuck do colds work around here? A girl approaches. Merry dawn to you, little girl. And what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year? The light from the girl's eyes dims and she begins to drool. Cthulhu still got it. Many children later, the day comes to a close. I gotta level with you, man. You're the worst small Santa I have ever set eyes on. Thank you. Here's your paycheck. I doubt I'll get any better employees anytime soon, so come back anytime you want to make a few bucks. I ran into an old friend of Granddad and he thinks he has a lead on another member of the League of Christmas Evil. This is Belsnickel. Spill the beans, Christmas hobo man. Where's the League hold up? I was in the land of sweets, having a nice chat with my friend the Nutcracker, when an army of mice stormed the place. The Nutcracker fought bravely, but their numbers were too great. He shall never crack nuts again. Land of sweets? I can't wait. We could turn our adventure into a game. Fight a rat, eat a candy cane. Win a battle, drink some hot cocoa. Level up, devour a candy bar. That's the spirit. No point in adventuring on an empty stomach. Ho ho ho. Belsnickel has joined your party. Great. See the tank? The land of sweets really is the best place for a wandering traveler like myself. Stone soup is so much better when the stones are gumdrops. Cluck Cluck says she smells mice down the path that way. Let's go kill some giant mice like true RPG heroes. Alright. Let's check out the equipment. Let's equip our sharp tentacle here. Belsnickel has a whip. Okay. Alright, so let's just get our battles out of the way now. What do we got here? Weak to wind. Oh, they poison us. That's annoying. Okay, that last fight got a little bit sketchy. Everyone got poisoned and I didn't really try to remove it. I probably should have, but everyone leveled up to level 16. Okay, and that's it for the fighting now. We can just explore this area in peace. We got a blazing tunic. This armor for Cthulhu boosts his fire damage. You got a dazing sword. This weapon for Cthulhu improves his stun power. Like a disco ball that really wants to hurt you. What is this guy? See, there's a little mouse in there. I see. Exterminate, exterminate. What in the holly and the ivy is that thing? Our greatest creation, the Mouse Masher. For far too long, we have suffered under the foot of RPG heroes and that infernal Nutcracker. We're more than just sources of easy XP. We have families and lives. By working together, we can pilot this massive mech and destroy you all. Mouse Masher makes it sound like it's designed to mash mice. That was what I was thinking. Bagak! Patience, Cluck Cluck. You can have all the mashed mice you want when we're done here. You're going to want to change the name on that thing. Or you would if I wasn't about to destroy it. You may be one of the deep ones, but we have the power of friendship on our side. That always works in these games. There are too many of us in this mech. We're not actually friends. I'm just here because you threatened us. My tail is stuck. Are these the things that like power up everyone else's attacks? Because if they are, then I want to get rid of that thing first. Yep, okay, so we'll take that one out on the next turn though, and then we'll be okay. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Okay. All right. Not bad. Leveled up to level 17. Power failing. Mouse friendship insufficient for continued operation. Total failure in 3, 2, 1. Squeak! I'm going to ask you one time before I feed you to this girl's pet. Where is Santa Claus? The other 4 League of Christmas Evil members, never told me. Even they think we're just vermin. Not good enough. Dinner time, cluck cluck. The crazed eyes of Baba Yaga's chicken are the last things the Mouse King sees before his mind mercifully shuts down. I'm going to miss Mr. Nutcracker. I journeyed to the land of sweets often to replenish my candy supply. You don't look like you'd have a sweet tooth. No, it's to give to the good children of the world. Good children get candy. Bad children get hit with my switch. So you're going around beating random people's children? I underestimated you. Just the naughty ones that deserve it. It's a grave responsibility, but one I am happy to bear. Come clean. You're saying you don't derive any pleasure from hitting kids with sticks? Belsnickel looks at Baba Yaga. Maybe a little. Baba hands Cthulhu a flask of boiling red liquid. It turned green. That shouldn't be happening. Try spitting in it. Now it's yellow. Oh, that should work. Quick, give me the flask. Cthulhu hands Baba Yaga the flask, which she then pours onto the side of her hut. It's not doing anything. I'm developing a potion that should transform the tree roots into chicken legs, but I haven't got it working yet. Thanks for your help today, boss. Now, what if I tried this? Did your hut just lay an egg? Let's go to the pet store, get some cat ears. Cthulhu, is that you? Pause. What are you doing here? Ultharian slave traders caught me when I was separated from the rest of my crew. Several transactions later, I ended up here. They've been injecting me with a drug that suppresses my powers, so I'm not able to break out myself. Please, you have to help me. What's in it for me? I'm locked up in a cat cage. I don't exactly have a lot to barter with. You know what I want. No, you wouldn't. I would. The Ultharian attachable ears have been a holy relic in my family for generations, and I want them. Fine, take them. Cthulhu got cat ears. This item can inflict charm on an enemy. Now, come on and get me out of here. I'm not really feeling it today. Maybe next time. You squid-brained old one, get back here. I'm sorry. The week is almost over and I don't have any leads on our next target. Foolish followers. You just need to have faith in the narrator's ability to come up with a contrived reason to keep this video game going. Just then, a flying reindeer comes crashing into the ground in front of you. Robbie the reindeer? What happened to you? The reindeer is bleeding heavily from several open wounds. Oh, it's terrible. Just terrible, Snow Maiden. All of the reindeer have been locked up and are being treated horribly. We tried to fight back and escape, but I'm the only one who got out, and I'm afraid that they're treating the others even worse now. Who is responsible for this? It's the Mari Luid? It's the Mari Lloyd. She's always been jealous of us reindeer for being Santa's preferred mode of transportation. And with him out of the picture, Mari Lloyd? It's an undead skeleton horse. Try to keep up. Tentacled one, I beseech you. Fly to my kinsmen post-haste and rescue them from the Mari Lloyd. I don't know about any rescuing, but it would be my pleasure to grind that skeleton to dust. Oh, my gingerbread. Why, just a few days ago, the reindeer lands were a beautiful paradise with flowers. Everything has been destroyed. It's like a bomb went off here. Yes, it is a delightful wasteland, and we should thank the Mari Lloyd for her fine landscaping work. Remember, our goal is to defeat the Mari Lloyd and rescue Santa. What happens to the reindeer is of no consequence. I'm rescuing the reindeer. Of course you are. Just don't get in my way. All right, let's save, and then let's equip all the stuff we got. What the hell is that thing? The Mwahahama. Try saying its name 5 times fast. Mwahahamwa. Mwahaha. Mwahahama. 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 I did it. What do I get for that? Weak to poison. Yeah, let's go ahead and poison everything then. Nice. All right. I'm just gonna stop here and do all the battles. Damn, that's a lot. All right, all to level 20 now. Nothing new for anybody. All right. And one last battle. Alright, that's all the battles for this area. We could just keep doing battles, but I don't see a reason. I don't think this game is meant to be very difficult, so. Got a shield breaker. This item can inflict vulnerable on an enemy. I think I'd rather have that than the cat ears, actually. Treasure chest back here. You got an occult sword. This weapon for Cthulhu gives him the Necronomicon buff at the start of battle. What is this thing? The locked up reindeer are over there, along with the Mari Lloyd. How do you like my handiwork, granddaughter of the Jolly One? How could you? How could I? How could I? Year after year, the Jolly One ignored me in favor of the flying deer. I hate to interrupt this wine fest, but I'm on a tight schedule here. It's time for you to die. Well, die again. I'll make sure it takes this time. So it's weak to ice, earth, and whatever those mean. I think the right one is vulnerable. I want to use Frostbite before I use any of my other ice abilities. Nice, that was a lot of damage. Alright, we're all up to level 22 now. This cannot be. How could I have been defeated so easily? It will take years for this land to regain its former beauty, but you can begin to atone by telling us where Santa is. I know not. The other 3 members of the Christmas League of Evil keep his location a tight secret. Grandfather, I will rescue you, no matter what the cost. Where can we find the next League member? Answer me. Oh, don't worry about that. It'll find you. And with that, Mari Lloyd vanishes. We should return back to town and prepare for the fights ahead, quickly, before the locked up reindeer notice us and make us rescue them. Ahem. Fine. You can let them go free. I can't believe your dark lord, who is me, is so benevolent. I haven't been able to find anything about the remaining League of Evil Christmas members. You worry too much. Take it easy. The Mari Lloyd said they would come to us. Relax. Relax? How could I possibly relax? Every day that we don't rescue Santa is another day that Christmas doesn't come. Hey, you 3. Has this town always sounded this gloomy? Now that you mention it, the carolers do sound less lively than normal. Could it be a portent? Can carolers sense impending doom? Is that a power they have? Maybe it's not that carolers can sense doom so much as they're a part of it. That theory is so ridiculous, it must be true. Cthulhu decides to spend his day at the Christmas Land graveyard. Cthulhu decides to read a few of the messages on the gravestones. Melinda Grayland, the first victim of the Great Winter Uprising of 2010, trampled to death by a horde of cyber elves. Sander Lesh. Remember to put a funny message here before the game ships. Cthulhu sees a woman in a purple dress kneeling in front of a large tombstone. Let's approach the woman, I guess. Cthulhu approaches the woman, but when she sees him, she runs off. Next to one of the gravestones, Cthulhu sees a chicken laying an egg. Badly. Everybody, I've decreed that we shall go caroling. Cthulhu, you manage to surprise me every day. I love to sing, boss. This'll be fun. I've taken the liberty of preparing materials for everyone. Here's your requisite Elizabethan attire. This dress is so fluffy. It doesn't have any chicken feathers in it, right? And here's everyone's hymn book. These songs, I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with this language. Oh God. I can't make sense of any of this. That's because it's written in the ancient Urlian script. Don't worry, it's a phonetic language. You'll have it mastered in no time. Under Cthulhu's tutelage, the group practices the first few songs in the hymn books until they feel confident that they can repeat them. My tongue feels funny. I have the strangest craving for sludge. Are you sure we're singing these correctly? Cthulhu decides to spend time with Belsnickel. Cthulhu, it's good to see you. I was hoping you'd come and visit me sometime. I have a little gift for you. Candy! Belsnickel throws a handful of candy up into the air. Weird, man. Very weird. You should hand things to people like a regular person. Pick up the candy, if you dare. Cthulhu lunges for a candy, but before he reaches it, his hand is struck by a whip. Ftan! Ouch, 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 ouch! Eat your candy, Cthulhu. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Mid-sentence, Cthulhu tries once more to grab a piece of candy. This time, the whip knocks the candy out of the way. Then, a follow-up snap of the whip strikes Cthulhu across the face. What's wrong with you? You don't want to know. I give up. Take your stupid candy. I'll buy my own at the store. Don't be like that, it's all in good fun. Here, take this one. Thanks. Ow! Again? Last time, I promise. Cthulhu, it's horrible. Everybody's gone. It's a snowman's land out here. Not everybody. I mean the NPCs, the townsfolk. They're all gone. Guess that's it for Earliation shipbuilding. And I was having so much fun having pointless conversations with losers. The city feels so empty without the sound of carolers singing. We could make our own carols. I'll start. Chickens love Christmas. Chickens they do. Bok, bok, bok Christmas. Bok, bok, bok presents. I'll go next. Toss out the candy. Look for the kids. When they grab the candy, you hit their shins. Please stop. My turn. Cthulhu, Cthulhu. We all love Cthulhu. He sleeps in Urlier, and when he wakes, our flesh will burn, and we will learn the joy of Christmas Day. What on earth did that have to do with Christmas? Joy of Christmas Day. Flesh burning. Cthulhu. How could I make this any clearer? I thought it was a neat song, boss. I don't think anyone's coming to attack us today, so let's turn in early. Cthulhu wakes up feeling cold, even for him, and Cthulhu always feels cold. I feel cold even for me, and I always feel cold. The city streets are frozen over, and the whole place reeks of death. The 5th League of Christmas Evil member must be out there somewhere waiting for us. But who could it be? I gotta come up with a voice for Cluck Cluck now. Allow me to explain. Ah, Cluck Cluck, you're talking. In this dimension, chickens talk. A happy coincidence in an otherwise miserable world. You have been brought to a pocket dimension that mirrors the world you know, but it is emptier, darker, eviler, and yes, a little chickenier. The people you know and love remain safe, but only if you are able to prevent this dimension from spilling into reality. You must defeat the ruler of this world, Bel, before it grows too powerful for this dimension to contain. Bel must be the 4th member of the League of Christmas Evil. If Bel becomes too powerful, the world will be destroyed. Not on my watch. Nobody destroys the world except me. All right, I gotta equip all the new stuff we just got. I got a present wand for Crystal. Yeah, that's just a way better item. Got a stone whip. All right. Oh, you got a candy whip. This weapon for Belsnickel allows him to reuse the candy ability. Okay. Is it better than the stone whip I just got? Yep, it is, which means I just went to his house and got whipped for no reason. Great. I'm sure Belsnickel got something out of it. Kind of wish I had a map. Sort of losing track of where I've been on these screens here. You got a medic robe. This armor for Crystal gives her some HP regen. Usually my philosophy in these kind of games is to have characters specialize and not try to make everyone good at everything, which that's kind of what the death robe was. It was making my healer into someone who could do a lot of damage. So I like the medic robe. Oh, that's a boss fight. All right, we're here at the boss fight. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of the battles here real quick. Alright, let's go fight this boss battle now. That must be Bel. Bel is just a giant Christmas bell? A little on the nose, don't you think? This is bad. Bel has already begun to multiply to fill all space. I am Bel. Before the deep ones, I was. Before the great old ones, I was. I am eternal. Smash! Smash the bell! Silence the bell! Oh no, the bell! Here comes the bell! Oh boy. So they're weak to a bunch of ailments. It's Bel, but it's also a bell. Get it? Get it? Try to poison them. Alright, that worked. Nice. Well, I let Belsnickel get low because he had an ability that did a lot of damage if his health was critical, but and he died before he got to use it. All right. I'll stop toying around with this guy now. There we go. Luckily, they still get XP even when they're dead. What voice did I do for this thing? I am Bel. I am eternal. I was eternal. Where's my grandfather? Where's Santa Claus? Not here. The other three, I mean 2, members of the League of Christmas Evil know where he is kept. You have bested me, sleeper of Earlier. You fought well. Perhaps you are the chosen one after all. Always bet on Cthulhu. Bel fades away. With Bel defeated, this dimension will not last much longer. And when it's gone, you will return to your own dimension. But what about you, Cluck Cluck? What will happen to you? I will once again lose the power of speech and become just a regular chicken. Don't say that. You're no ordinary chicken. You're my best friend. I have so many questions I wanted to ask you. What's your favorite color? Your favorite number? Your favorite food? I like yellow and the number 10. And the Mouse King was most delicious. See? These were the things I didn't know. If only we had more time. We have all the time in the world. I will remain forever on your head, little miss. Wah. Mogok? No. Baba Yaga cries for several minutes. Cluck Cluck looks for worms. Spend time with Belsnickel, reward sweet candy. Oh really? Not falling for that shit again. We could go to assembly, we haven't done that yet. Get a feather pestle. Welcome everyone to this session of Cultists Anonymous. I'm your group leader, Rose Thalen. Hi Rose. Oh, Rose. I did that in like a dude's voice. Oh, I'm committed now. First order of business. Do we have any new members? All eyes turn towards Cthulhu. Yes, it is I, the great Cthulhu. Bow down and worship me. Hi, Cthulhu. That's it? Normally, when I announce myself, people cower in fear, lose their minds, and become my abject slaves. This is a safe place for ex-cultists to gather together and through our unique 12-step program, return to normality. I don't understand. Cthulhu leaves the assembly hall, thoroughly confused. Welcome, my brother, to our humble refuge to the downtrodden. Here, take this seat by the fire. Let me pour you out a bowl of stew. Give it a try. I made it myself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to attend to the others. Cthulhu, what are you doing here? Just enjoying a comfy chair and good food at non-existent prices. What are you doing here? I'm helping the poor and needy. That's what this place is for, not for moochers like you. Tread carefully. You wouldn't want to say anything you'll regret later. I know just the solution here. You're going to pay back this establishment for the food you took. You're going to come back here tomorrow and help out. That's ridiculous. Show up here again or else I'm crashing this game. You wouldn't dare. Oh, wouldn't I? I add one array out of bounds error and this whole video game will end. Saves deleted. Game over. Okay, so this is the kind of game that would actually do it, so I'm gonna cave in to their threats and go back to the soup kitchen for another day. There you are. I had my doubts at first, but I knew you'd come through in the end. Blackmail does have that effect. Here's our first visitor. 1 scoop of soup for you. 1 scoop of soup for me. 1 for you, 2 for me. Hey, this is fun. That's not the way this works. No scoops for you until we're done. There's not going to be any left for anyone if you don't stop. We can just magic up some more stew. Ftan ngah ngath. Ftan ngath. Ftan ngath. See? More stew. You can't possibly expect to serve this glop to needy individuals. Is this even meat? It's practically meat. If it's so safe, you eat it. I'm trying to watch my figure. Just go home. I was a fool to think that you'd learn anything from this experience. I hope this has been a valuable lesson for you. Never teach me anything. Cthulhu decides to return to the assembly hall. Another meeting of Cultists Anonymous is already in session. I know everyone says Lord Cthulhu is going to come and devour our souls, but just look at him. Does that thing look like he's capable of devouring anyone's soul? A temporary setback. As soon as I regain my power, Please, Cthulhu. I'm trying to share here. I just feel like you've been lying to me all these years. Either devour the world or don't, but the constant empty promises are tiring. When I do devour the world, I'm going to eat you last. Bob, I think you made some important strides today. And Cthulhu, thank you for your ineffectual opposition. You really made a difference. Help yourself to a few cookies on your way out. Until next time, stay strong. Next to the cookies is a pile of books, magazines, and other reading materials. Cthulhu swipes one. Cthulhu got a manga. This item inflicts insanity on all enemies. It's so cold. So much snow. It's not definite, but do you have a lead on the next League of Christmas Evil member? All snowstorms that affect Christmas Land originate from the Christmas caves in the far north. Weather? We're basing our next dungeon choice on the weather? She's not wrong. Gee, thanks narrator for making me look really dumb. That was sarcasm. It's cold. Crazy cold. Huddle in a corner and wish for death levels of cold. This is nothing. I laugh at such a feeble attempt at death by freezing. I'm the Snow Maiden. The cold never— Don't you dare finish that sentence. I'm not bothered by the cold. These clothes may look raggy and hobo-esque, but they're actually quite warm. And I have the power of the chicken. I'm fine. I didn't know chickens were immune to freezing temperatures. Wait a second, you're right. Chickens freeze in the cold. What was I thinking? Sorry, Cluck Cluck. I'll whip up a heat spell for you right now. Cluck Cluck quickly thaws. Smells like chicken. Maybe I overdid it. Macaque! Who could live in such a freezing cold place? Besides me, of course. The giantess Gryla has always been a fan of snow-filled caves. Doesn't she eat naughty kids? It's a good thing we don't have any of those with us. Oh, you're not gonna let her eat me, right? Of course not. It's far too late in the game to replace a party member. Now, let's go fight an old woman. 15 battles in this area. Pyrodactyl. The real reason the dinosaurs went extinct. Frozen brute. How many arms are too many arms? Weak to physical attacks and dark. Start with poison. Alright. Oh, what are these things? Lab experiments. Got tired of hanging out in our other game. Okay. Alright, level 28 now. So I guess down here is where we're supposed to be going. Why are there so many piles of skulls in the Christmas cave? Right, there's another chest over here. A pure pestle. This weapon for Baba protects against ailments. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's the boss. So let's check what's back this other way first. Don't want to miss any treasure chests. Yep, there's one. Blizzard robe. This armor for Crystal improves her stun power. Okay. Nah, I think I'd rather just keep the healing. Alright. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a Erleyan. I never expected you to make it this far. I placed good money in the league pool on Bell being the one to defeat you. And what's this I see? The naughtiest of all naughty children? Baba Yaga? You don't scare me. Sure I don't, sweetie. Just think, if you survive this and live to be my age, kids will be even more terrified of you than they are of me. Really? You're not just saying that to be nice? On behalf of Christmas, I will right wrongs and triumph over evil, and that means you. Less talk, more eating. Alright. Weak to dark, fire, poison, disarm. I don't know what the heart thing means. I have no idea. Oh, we almost went up 2 levels. So very hungry. Where is the League keeping my grandfather? We're running out of League members to fight. The next League member is personally keeping guard over Santa's imprisonment, but I'll never tell you who or where he is. You may have defeated me, but all hope is lost. Christmas Day will never arrive, and soon all will be destroyed. Ryla vanishes. We mustn't lose hope. We mustn't. It's been weeks and we still haven't rescued Santa Claus. What are we going to do? I don't have any leads. Gryla said that the next League of Christmas Evil had Santa. We're so close. We can't give up hope now. Cthulhu, you're the last person I would expect to tell me to have hope. I really, really, really want my powers back so I can destroy the world. Cthulhu decides to visit with Belsnigel again. Cthulhu, just the person I wanted to see. Here, help me break this pork rib. Right, and then you'll just accidentally whip me while I'm reaching for it. No thanks. Perish the thought. The breaking of the pork rib is a solemn event that is completely unrelated to whipping. Make a wish. I wish that this game was over soon, so I could destroy the world and rule the apocalyptic wastelands. You weren't supposed to wish out loud. You got the short end, but don't give up yet. There's still the toss segment. On the count of 3, throw your piece of the rib as far as you can. 1, 2, 3. What was that? I said throw the rib, not drop the rib. It's really slippery, so do I get my wish? Let's just say that you should cross your fingers and hope that the game didn't just go up in difficulty. Vadon! You're Cthulhu, right? I'm October. Today is your lucky day, for it is indeed I, the mighty Cthulhu. Can I ask you a favor? Can you teach me how to raise the dead? Now that is an interesting request indeed. Well, I've always said that the world could use more zombies. I'd love to. Wait, zombies? I meant a full restoration from death to life. That's not possible with the Eldritch arts. It's zombies or nothing. Well, I suppose I could learn about zombies summoning. I'm supposed to be a necromancer after all. The night has arrived for Cthulhu and the others to go caroling. How's my little singing troupe? Did everyone practice like I told them? Every night, boss. Sadly, yes. I know it's just words, but I feel so dirty saying them, like each word is a swear. I'm not so sure about this. We'd better just stick with the regular songs. Really? After I've tried to embrace your customs, you're going to insult my native tongue so? Maybe we shouldn't even go caroling. No, it's fine. We'll do it your way. That's better. Let's head to the first house. Cthulhu knocks on the door of the house. The inhabitants therein look surprised to see him, but don't immediately slam the door screaming in terror. Christmas greetings, fellow mortals. We'd like to serenade you with a selection of Christmas hymns from the underwater city of Erlier. Everyone, like we practice. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh God. Why did I pick caroling? I knew this was gonna happen. Finglui mersanful Erlier Santa Gerfla Fitan. Finglui mersanful Erlier Santa Masaglok Renagak. Santa, gulp, gulp, gulka. Finglu, Erlier, Santa, gulp, gulka, gularg. The listeners stared in stunned silence for a long moment and then opened their mouths. Finglui, miglui, miglunaf. Finglui, miglunaf, klolflu. Finglui miglunaf Cthulhu Erlier Wuganagol Ftan. Cthulhu, has this all just been a recruitment drive for new followers for your cult? Maybe. You have to turn them back. Now. Why? They're happier now. The man who opened the door is somehow drooling from both his mouth and his eyeballs. What the hell? Turn them back now. Fine. You're no fun. There. Are you happy now? I hope you've learned your lesson. Humans are easy to enslave with the right song. Don't mess with me when it comes to Christmas. I've discovered it, the identity of the final League of Christmas Evil member and where he is keeping Santa Claus. I should have suspected him all along. He's always been jealous of Santa's popularity. I speak, of course, of the Krampus, the half-goat, half-devil thing that enjoys killing children and dragging them off to hell. It seems so obvious in retrospect. I know, right? Having a Christmas game and not prominently featuring Krampus as the villain would have been a huge oversight. Unless I was the true villain all along. Mwahaha. You aren't though. I know that, boss, but it would have been funny. So where is the Krampus keeping the bearded one? In the most Christmassy place of all. Tannenbaum, the Christmas World tree. It all comes down to this. Our final and harshest fight ever awaits us. Unless there's a secret even finaler boss after this one. This is so beautiful, isn't it? All of the wonderful essence of Christmas joy perfectly distilled into a single giant tree. Cluck Cluck says he smells a foul stench that can only be the Krampus on the top floor. Time to start climbing. Let's head inside of the giant tree here. Alright, level 33. Don't mind Baba there, she's just taking a little nap. A taunting whip. This weapon for Belsnickel improves his defenses. Yeah, it's getting where it takes a really long time to complete all the battles. I mean, this might be the last dungeon. I kind of don't believe that, but it's down here. Anything useful? A Christmas robe. This armor for crystal improves the duration of the good cheer ability. Yeah, this environment is pretty interesting. What's up here? A Christmas coat, armor for Belsnickel that allows him to reuse the Jolly Laugh ability. Yeah, this is an interesting environment. Are we inside of a... So we're inside of a giant tree that has like little trees growing inside of it, huh? That's cool. A Void Sword. This weapon for Cthulhu boosts his dark damage. Okay. I dropped my healing by 5, but I don't even care about that, so. Yeah, I like the music here too. This is cool. You got a Christmas tunic. This armor for Cthulhu is so festive. This looks like a very final entrance. Oh, no. Alright, here we go. Let's save. Grandfather! Crystal, is that you? I knew you would come and rescue me. So, this is Cthulhu. I thought you would be bigger. I was bigger, and then these League of Christmas Evil members stole my power away from me. And you're gonna give me my powers back. Or else. Patience, my cephalopodic friend. You'll get your powers back after I've saved Christmas, but we really can't stay. Even if it's cold outside, we must escape immediately. Aren't you forgetting something? To think that Grandpa's little girl would make her way all the way here after battling so many monsters. It's almost heartwarming in its way. And the old man with the candy and the whip. I'm just impressed to see that you're still able to move under your own power these days. I manage, although I have been looking into getting one of those self-propelled scooter things. And the famous Baba Yaga. When you're older, give me a call. The League of Christmas Evil is always looking for promising new recruits. I think not. I'll start my own League of Christmas Evil, and you won't be invited. Yeah. In the very I haven't read that name right a single time in this whole game. I shouldn't have even started this. I should have just said Cthulhu. And the very Cthulhu himself. To think that you'd betray the forces of evil for your own selfish desires. I don't think you all have understood the present that I've given the world. Just think, a world without Christmas. No presents, no expectations. No families getting together pretending to like each other. Not all families are like that, aren't they? Why, dear old Santa here was just telling me how much he wished he had a grandson instead of a granddaughter. That's a lie. I was right to put you on the naughty list, Krampus. I am the naughty list, Santa baby. And why should there even be a naughty list? My rule will be much better. No good. No evil, no laughter, no crying. The world will be silent and will be remade in my image. Are you done? I think that's it. Okay, here we go. He looks pretty badass when he's insane. Let's see, let's try to let his HP drop a little bit so that he can use this naughty strike. I didn't even look at what he was weak to. Fire, earth, disarm, and whatever that last one is. I still don't know. Yeah, something tells me this isn't the final form of this boss. He's not very strong. Surely that wasn't it. Voice. I don't know how to do this voice because I haven't seen who's talking yet. You fight a mean game, Cthulhu, I'll give you that. But you've never been able to defeat me, and today will be no different. Never been able to defeat you? What are you talking about? This charade has gone on long enough. Behold my true form. A tall, faceless man of darkness appears before Cthulhu. Nyarlathotep!
The very same. You didn't seriously think you were going to play a Cthulhu game without fighting a Lovecraftian monstrosity, did you? My power far outstrips your own. You don't stand a chance.
That may be true, but you're forgetting one thing. We have the power of friendship on our side. We do? Shh, just play along. Like any good RPG protagonist, I've nurtured unbreakable relationship bonds with the people of this world.
How are those supposed to defeat me?
I don't know, but they will. That's the video game logic, and that's the logic that controls our universe. You should have stayed in your own mythos. I will rescue Santa and restore Christmas to the world. Nyarlathotep heals Krampus.
You've gone soft, Cthulhu. It's time for the great sleeper of early egg to go to sleep. Permanently.
Okay, so we've got Nyarlathotep and Krampus together now. Could make things a little bit more difficult. I want to see what he looks like insane. He just turned purple. This music is awesome. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah. Doing a lot of damage now. Alright, need to get ourselves healed here. Use that. Oof. Cut it a little close there. I was kind of toying around trying to get like really strong poison on both of them. Doesn't matter. We got it. Defeated twice in one game? This cannot be.
You may have won this time, Cthulhu, but someday, possibly in a sequel, I will return and destroy you.
Goodbye, Nyarlathotep. Don't let the cosmos kick you on the way out. Nyarlathotep and Krampus disappear. We've done it. We've saved Santa. We've saved Christmas. Cthulhu saved Christmas has a nice ring to it, doesn't it, boss? Don't rest upon your Christmas laurel wreaths yet. I still have work to do. Why, it's Christmas Eve. And with that, Santa runs off at a speed far faster than his age or size would suggest possible. Hey, wait! I haven't got my powers back yet. Cthulhu, Crystal, Baby Yaga, and Belsnickel return to Christmas Land and await the coming of the next day. A new day has arrived and it is still not Christmas. What? That can't be possible. Did you see the calendar announcement page? The UI doesn't lie. It's Christmas Eve the 43rd. I got a text message from Santa this morning. He said, "Ho ho ho, I don't know why it's not Christmas yet. I'll keep trying to make my deliveries and search the ancient books of Christmas lore for an answer." Could there be another villain we need to defeat? It must be that your power of relationship wasn't strong enough. You mean I have to spend even more time with the people of this world? How tiring. let's go spend time with October again, see what this is. Cthulhu decides to return to the graveyard. There are still some gravestone messages that he has not yet read. Thomas Eho, a real piece of work. Arian Rud Ix. The Z is silent. Cthulhu tires of reading the gravestone messages. When I first saw you, I wondered if I really wanted to get mixed up with an elder god, but then I sensed a great feeling of loss from you and realized you weren't really that different after all. I have lost something, haven't I? And I will stop at nothing to get it back, even if it means defeating the entire League of Christmas Evil. I know you'll succeed, and I'm not just saying that because this is a prequel. I can see your victory in the stars. A necromancer and a stargazer? If I didn't already have a full party, I'd try to recruit you. Our paths weren't supposed to cross this closely, this early, but the fates can surprise you. Cthulhu senses that he will forge a lasting relationship with the dark sorceress October in the next game. Cthulhu and Crystal return to the park with the giant Christmas tree. Something feels off. Look over there. The star at the top of the Christmas tree has fallen off. This is nothing. Watch this. Cthulhu picks up the large ornamental star, flies to the top of the Christmas tree, and places it carefully back on the top. You can fly? These wings aren't just for show. Then why have we been walking everywhere? Flying would destroy the delicate crafted level designs of the dungeons. You heard the narrator. Maybe in the 3D remake. I've always wanted to fly. Come on, pick me up. I don't want to. Please? Pretty please? I'm leaving. I'll be your friend. Cthulhu tries to run away, but all escape routes are blocked. Maybe if I fly away. Jumping attack. You're throwing off my balance. Get off. Cthulhu flies directly into the Christmas tree, knocking off several ornaments, including the star at the top. Ouch, 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 ouch. Serves you right for trying to jump on me. All our hard work ruined. Say, do you think you could fly up there again and fix the star? Not a chance. You arrived just in time. I did it. My hut has chicken legs. Look at how pretty it is. It looks like a chicken. I know. It's gorgeous. That's not what I said. I haven't trained it yet. At the very least, I need it to sit and stand on command. Sit. The chicken-legged hut does nothing. Come on, sit. Still nothing. The hut's appearance doesn't change, but it feels like the hut is acting as if it's superior. Step aside. I'll make that chicken-brained hut listen. Hey, hut! Sit down now, or else. The hut shuffles back and forth on its feet a bit before standing in the same position as before. Maybe Cluck Cluck can try talking to it. Cluck Cluck? The hut sits down. It worked. Cluck Cluck, again. The hut stands up. Yes, Cluck Cluck. Tell the hut to walk over there. The hut walks over to the designated spot. Standing, sitting, walking. It does it all. My chicken hut is fully operational. It's definitely unique, I'll give you that. I think I'll take it out for a spin and see how it handles. 4 more days of relationship building and it's still not Christmas. Maybe that wasn't the problem. Of course it wasn't the problem. You just like seeing me suffer. I've been thinking about the situation some more, and I think I may have the answer. What exactly is the problem that we're facing here? This game just won't end. Not enough chickens? Time is standing still. There's the rub of the matter. Time won't progress. Think. What Christmas novel is about time manipulation? How should I know? I'm Cthulhu. I don't read Christmas novels. A Christmas Carol, that's it. And who in the Christmas Carol is the most sinister being of them all? Ebenezer Scrooge. No, Ebenezer Scrooge is powerless. Besides, he's reformed at the end. That's the whole point of the book. The ghost of Christmas present is jovial. The ghost of Christmas past is nostalgic. That only leaves the ghost of Christmas future. Well,
Well. I never thought you'd figure it out. This timeline tires me. Let's speed things up to their natural Let's speed things up to their natural conclusion. Behold, a future without Santa.
where is everyone?
A world full of damned souls seeking my guidance. Yes, you're going to die. Yes, you're not going to repent. Yes, I'm going to laugh at your misfortune. Here, I am the end.
What's happened to you? You used to be so nice under that grim facade.
I'll tell you what happened. I saw the ultimate future, with the joy of Christmas influencing the world year after year. Not just individuals got better, humanity improved. Eventually, with no more lost souls, I was out of a job. And with no need for my services, my existence ended. But here, my existence is secure. Here, I reign supreme.
But at what cost? You've lost your soul. Nobody destroys the world but me. Do you hear that? I'm ending this.
If you make it past my minions, you're welcome to try. You'll fail. I've already seen it happen.
This world is a shadow of things that may be only. Why show us this if you are past all hope? We're going to beat some sense into you. If you won't accept death with grace, then so be it. Death without honor it is. You'll rue the day you ever met me.
Do things the hard way. It all ends the same.
Okay, we got one last area. Maybe. I assume it's the last. Alright guys, we've done all the battles in this area now. I tell you what, the enemies are kind of becoming damage sponges here. That took a long time. But now we can just explore this area freely. Annihilator. This item deals heavy dark damage to enemies. Okay. An Eldritch Sword. This weapon for Cthulhu deals extra damage to insane enemies. Ooh. Yes, please. Alright, what's going on up here? That was a big circle. Okay. Oh, there's a chest up here. A gold coat, armor for Belsnickel boosts XP rewards. I should have come and got this before I did all the fights. Okay. And it's also just better than the Christmas coat in every way, except for being able to reuse Jolly Laugh, which I hardly ever use anyways. Fuck my life. Alright. What the hell was I doing for this guy's voice? It was like 2 hours ago. I think it was like, you made it. You made it. How?
You made it. How expected.
And now it's time to end it. Cthulhu performs a mighty attack and misses. What happened? This game doesn't have accuracy checks. It doesn't, does it? I just noticed that.
I can see every attack you make before you make it. With that knowledge, it is a simple matter to ensure that I am elsewhere.
Cthulhu performs another mighty attack and misses. How am I supposed to kill you if I can't hit you?
You can't. Face it. I'm better than you.
I'll never face that. Cthulhu reigns supreme even when he doesn't.
Then die.
Perhaps I can help.
Narrator, you stay out of this.
I've always been a fan of Christmas presents, and I've been especially good this year. Take that! The ghost of Christmas future is suddenly beset with visions of every possible future simultaneously.
Too much information. Make it stop.
Now's your chance. Fight while its powers of prediction are disabled.
League of Christmas Evil members, come to me. I summon thee from the depths of the beyond.
Okay, alright. So we got the boss rush, classic. Yeah, we gotta take out the Yule Cat first. I didn't actually remember that, I was just picking on it because it was the weakest one, but it is the healer, so. Okay, who's weak to earth here? Okay, I'm forgetting to talk again, sorry. Okay, her health went negative, but she has the, some buff on, I don't remember what it is. Oh shit. My healer went down, that's not good. Brought him down. I think I can actually just win this because I can reuse chicken feed, and I'm powering up chicken, and then I'll be able to use Mighty Peck. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to be able to win this as long as I'm careful. This is hilarious. Well, not how I would have drawn it up. Use the power of chicken wisely in order to save Christmas. Boom. Gotcha. Whew. Carried. Got carried by Baba, absolutely. Oh yeah. Well, how many levels have we gone up now? Like 3? We won. Strike that. I won. No. Baba won. That was it.
How could I have been so blind? By the power of your blows, I've seen the error of my ways.
Yay, it's a super happy ending.
I now see clearly that this future was never meant to be. Let me return you to your own original time. I will no longer tamper with the flow of time for my own purposes.
Cthulhu and his party are returned to December 24th, and a new day begins. Oh, crap, I forgot to read that. Cthulhu finds a gorgeously wrapped present. It looks like Santa has been here. Cthulhu tears off the wrapping paper. Inside is a small letter. Thank you for all your help. Come see me and you'll get what you most desire. Oh boy, I'm so excited. But first, you'd better check in on some of the wonderful relationships you developed over the course of the game. Do I have to? Cthulhu decides to go see Santa Claus. Ho ho ho! I was wondering when you'd show up, Cthulhu. Power! Gimme, gimme, gimme! I was worried at first about granting you your wish, but my granddaughter insists it's for the best. Now promise me that you'll only use these powers for good. I promise. You just lied, didn't you? Totally. Very well. A promise is a promise. Here are your powers. Wait! Don't do this! Just because our stories make us out to be evil doesn't mean we have to become villains. Haven't you had more fun in this game than you ever did asleep in early A? It has been fun, but I cannot deny my destiny. Yes, you can. You can choose who you will become. No one else can do it. Let him go. It'll all turn out for the best in the end. Trust me, I've seen the next game. Sometimes a temporary setback is necessary for ultimate victory. Trust us. Enough preaching. It's time to end this. Cthulhu finds himself back in early A. My power, it's all coming back. Time to destroy the world. The end. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content from me, well, this channel's pretty new, so there's not a lot. I do have a Let's Play of Chrono Trigger, which I just finished. You could go check that out if you're interested. And you can subscribe and see what I play next. Thank you very much, and I will see you in 2022.